unload and bring us sake. Wonderful.
What do you think, Sarge?
It's possible, sir.
Ben, you got a better idea?
Are you kidding? I'm only a light colonel trying to make it through the weekend. Besides, McKelvey will never buy it. He's all set to sit on his dead butt till Port Moresby freezes over.
Forget I said that.
Said what?
Ben, we're crossing this river with or without McKelvey. Let's go.
General, are you saying this attack was adequately prepared and executed?
I don't know what the hell you mean by adequate. I have complete confidence in my staff. We do the best we can with what we've got. If only we were sent one half of what the South Pacific gets every day in the week.
On that, General?
You may not. Shifkin, you have no idea what conditions are like on the line.
Yes, I have, General. I've seen them. 3 perfectly good M3 light tanks over their bogies in mud and water.
Excuse me.
Dane, ease off. You know they have to expect losses in an operation like this.
Yeah, right.
Joe, you chow down while you can and stand by. Sarge?
Yes, sir.
Not a word about this for the time being, huh? See if we can sell this man some used boats.
A night crossing? Oh, Sam, that's the toughest operation in the book. You can't just take these boys that are so weary.
Just the point, sir. We're getting the cream kicked out of us. The frontal assaults are only wearing us down. We can hit the Japs on that river. Their defenses are weak because the river's so wide.
I don't know.
I know, General. Look, I fought these guys for 1.5 years in China.
You observed, Sam.
Yeah, with a rifle in one hand and a grenade in the other. Look, Mac, I know how they think, how they're gonna react.
General MacArthur did order that air.
I know that. If only it wasn't so risky. It's terribly risky. 4 native boats.
Look, if we can catch them by surprise, we can cave in their position, go through to the beach and come in behind their bunkers.
It's a hell of an idea, General.
I don't know. Sam, I'll have to give this serious thought.
General, there isn't time to think.
All right, Sam! I said I'd think about it. Rotten, stinking country.
Serious thought, meetings, more consideration. Don't stop talking about it and start doing something. The Japs are gonna be all over Darwin next week using us for a springboard.
I'm with you.
What's this? A meeting of the disenchanted?
Hi, Frenchie.
You guys want to laugh? G2 sent down an estimate of enemy troop strength between Waterloo and the airstrip. They said it was between 700 and 800.
What'd they do? Go out to count noses? You can't even find them, no less count them.
They must have got this from Haley. You know what that idiot did yesterday? Sent up a little air support. Dropped 10,000 pounds. Right on top of us.
You lose any men?
Yeah, 4.
Colonel Damon? Would you come with me, sir? It's the general. He's been taken to the infirmary.
I'll be okay, Sam. Just a bug or something. A couple of days, I'll be fine. I heard from Dickinson over at Badger. They've been stopped cold along the right flank.
General, look. What about the river crossing?
Sam, I don't think so. We can't take any more losses. 6 effective battalions, that's all we got left. I don't want to take the chance. Just hold. Wait for Badger. Maybe they'll get moving.
How is he?
Bad.
Sir, Colonel Dickinson at Badger on the field phone.
Colonel Damon. Yeah, Dick. Yeah, that's right. He's down. I'm acting divisional commander. No, I'm sorry. That's out of the question. We're all set for the river crossing tonight. That's right, the Wataboo. General gave his okay at 1500 hours. We're set to jump off at 22:30.
Are you crazy? They'll court-martial you.
Yeah, Dick, that's affirmative. 22:30 hours, a night attack.
Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor.
Hawaii's on full alert. All the beach installations are being manned full strength.
The Japs will never go for Oahu. They got the fleet. MacArthur's the one who'll take the brunt.
Donnie and some of the other boys drove over to Philadelphia, to the recruiting office. They're gonna enlist first thing in the morning.
Sam, you've got to stop him.
Stop him? How?
Call Philadelphia, the area commander. You can do it, Sam.
No, I can't.
You mean you won't?
What about the river crossing?
Sam, I don't think so. We can't take any more losses.
Yeah, that's right. He's down. I'm acting divisional commander. We're all set for the river crossing tonight.
Are you crazy? They'll court-martial you.
Yeah, Dick, that's affirmative. 22:30 hours, a night attack.
And now the concluding chapter of Once an Eagle.
Dateline, New Guinea, somewhere off the Papuan coast. Early this morning, soldiers of the 33rd Division, under the command of Colonel Samuel A. Damon, seized control of a Japanese-held airstrip in a daring raid that caught the enemy totally by surprise. Under cover of darkness, the strike force was ferried across a lightly defended stretch of the Wataboo River and encircled the left flank of the Japanese perimeter. While an artillery attack diverted the enemy's attention, Damon marched his men 17 miles through heavy jungle and came up behind the airstrip, attacking its rear defenses. Although outnumbered by a ratio of 3 to 1, the strike force hit so quickly and so efficiently that nearly half the Japanese defenders were killed or wounded within the first 30 minutes of fighting.
The airstrip was secured by daybreak. Now, that's giving it to him, right?
Right.
Right, soldier?
Right.
Right. Hey, Mac, fix this young fella a drink. Put it on my tab.
No, thanks.
Come on. Gotta do a little something for you boys.
Hiya, soldier. Buy a girl a drink?
Excuse me, miss, but you gotta be 21.
I'm with him.
She's with me.
Hey, I'm sorry. Let me buy you one, huh?
Thanks anyway. Oh, she's 21. I'm not.
Ben says they'll be going down to Melbourne on the leave next week.
Marvelous. Ben and Sam and all those kangaroos.
You know, I think Sam's letters must be lost somewhere.
Hey! Hey, Donnie! How are you?
Thank you.
Oh, Donnie. Oh, honey, it's so good to see you.
It's good
You
to see
just
you,
look
Mom.
wonderful. And this obviously is Marion. Nice to meet you. I've been looking forward to it, Mrs. Damon. Well, come on, sit down. Tell me what you've been up to. When did you arrive?
Oh, a couple hours ago.
I hear those trains are awful.
Not
the
really.
works. Crowded.
Donnie,
Good morning, sir.
you look great.
Well, thank you.
That must be the lovely Miss Shifkin. So nice to see you again, my dear.
Again?
Your father was covering the party for the Times. For one of a babysitter, he dragged you along. You were the hit of the evening, I must say. Drinks, anyone?
Not for me.
No, thank you. Oh, you can bring me mine, Court.
I understand your daddy's in New Guinea. I wonder if he's met Sam yet.
Oh, they've met.
Well, Donnie, where did they assign you?
Maxwell, isn't it, darling?
That's right. Well, you'll be joining the 92nd Bomb Group in England soon. Good outfit, good record.
Well, so I hear, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
Here's to you.
It's the LaSalle, honey, and don't crack it up. They tell me they're not making any more these days.
Are you sure you don't mind, Mom?
No, Court will give you a ride home. Have a good time.
Okay.
Donnie, I'll just go wait in the car. So nice to meet you.
Lovely meeting you, Marion.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well,
Well, what? She's very nice.
you know what I mean.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Donnie, stop being so dramatic. You've only known her 7 months.
I'm giving you fair warning, Mom. I'm in love with her.
Well, of course you are. But she's not the first, and she certainly won't be the last. Now go and enjoy yourself and don't take it so seriously. By the time you're ready to settle down, she'll probably have 3 kids and be married to some 7th Avenue furrier.
That was very nice, Mother.
Well, Donnie, I didn't mean it the way it sounded.
I'll see you tonight.
Running this bloody war anyway? That's what I'd like to know. Here we were, having a bit of a barney. Here come these bloody Yanks, mucking things up to a fare they well. Gee, cool themselves. Why?
That character could get unpleasant after a while.
Relax, man. He's just loaded.
One of those militia heroes, keeping the home fires burning and the women only lukewarm.
Speaking for myself, I'd love to have a go at them little nips.
Would you now, Ducks? Then if I was you, I'd chuck the militia, join the AIF, and have a go at Rommel's boys in Tobruk.
Oh, belt up, will you, love? I'll see my share when the Yanks have had their fill.
If you ask me, it's the Japs who are getting their fill. And Papua is a good example.
Papua? That bloody farce.
That does it. Yeah. Well, you heard.
This is crawling with Aussies.
Leave it to me, Sam.
Yes, and I'll tell you another thing, Sam. They think they're a God's gift to humanity, you know.
Good day, ladies.
Hello.
I couldn't help but overhear this obnoxious gentleman, and I was afraid he might be offending him, having just returned from Papua.
Oh, I see. You're one of them heroes, I presume, eh?
One of the bloody heroes, chum, who's eager to lead you outside for a graphic demonstration of the superiority of the American fighting force on a one-to-one basis.
You make it 2-2 if your partner here wants to jump in.
I should warn you, mate, that I'm a personal friend of Brigadier Cameron.
I don't care if you're the illegitimate son of the Emperor Caesar Augustus. You and your pal are leaving, chum. You can leave with me or without me, but you are leaving now.
I expect us to escape your notice, but we're here with these ladies.
Are you?
Yes.
Why don't we let the ladies decide?
Yankee Doodle came to town, riding on a pony. Put a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the drum be handy.
Keep right, it's going up, it's going up. It's a little more breeze. Oh, fat chance of that. Look at the tail. You call that a tail?
Woman, have you no faith?
Oh, no faith at all. Look at it.
Listen, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me have your scarf.
My scarf?
Yes, your scarf.
Oh, all right. I'll take my shoes off. I'm going to break my bloody neck doing this.
Now we got to see here. Just you wait. Little balance.
Some equilibrium?
Bloody awful colours you're flying, mate. I'm not sure I even want to see it. There we go. All right,
Here we
all
go
right.
now. Ready, set,
go.
It'll never fly.
Oh,
all right. Yankee ingenuity, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
We're gonna lose those two pretty soon. Hallie really likes him.
Yeah, everybody likes Ben. Loves the world and then loves you back.
Seems a little mindless these days, wouldn't you say?
No, not really. Ben's just one of those lucky guys that has his own little star hanging over his head.
Sounds like my husband. Before his star burned out.
He's dead.
He was at Singapore when it fell. Officially, they have him listed as missing in action, but I think that's just a way of letting you down nice and easy.
No, if they were sure, they'd let you know.
I suppose. I don't make you nervous, do I?
What?
Nervous. You're very quiet.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm never really very noisy, but... Well, I just haven't been around a pretty woman in a long time, that's all. Better not tell you how long you'll be checking my teeth.
Oh, you're one of the old married ones, huh?
Very old and very married. Say, if we get ditched by Punch and Judy out there, will you let me take you to dinner tonight?
I'd love to.
Good.
Not my place.
Hadn't entered my mind.
This is London. Soon it will be spring in England. Already there are flowers in the parks, although the parks aren't quite as well kept as they were at this time last year. The winter that is ending has been hard, but Londoners have many reasons for satisfaction.
Tommy.
Good evening, Court. Are you alone?
Come in. Can I get you something?
Coffee, you mean? No, thanks. I can still navigate fairly well. And if the truth be told, the matter of this meeting is sobering me up very quickly.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have some coffee anyway. Still a little warm.
Thanks.
Come on, sit down, please.
Oh, no, I don't think I could, thanks. Besides, I think I'm supposed to stand hat in hand.
Come on. All right, now. What is it?
Well, it's really very simple. I don't want my son to die.
He's going over.
Look, Court, I hate to ask you for this, but the way those bombers have been going down, and they're so helpless, all of them.
I don't have any jurisdiction over Donnie, you know. Strictly Air Corps. Suppose I could talk to General Danvers on a personal basis.
Please, Court.
Easy, Tommy. I didn't say I wouldn't. Just trying to sort out the ramifications.
Ramifications, hell. He's a gunner on a flying target. First prize in this week's turkey shoot.
I know that. But he did volunteer. It's what he wants to do. Unless he asked you to come.
You know he didn't.
Sam?
Sam doesn't count. Sam could have stopped him. That night, Pearl Harbor, when Donnie and the others took off to enlist, he actually wasn't sworn in until 4 o'clock the next day. 4 o'clock. All Sam had to do was pick up the phone. Keep him with me, Court. Please.
I'll try, Tommy. Goodbye.
Morning, Court.
Morning, Duke. Sorry I'm late. My meeting with Marshall took longer than expected.
Good news or bad?
Bad. For the Japs. Congratulations, Major General. Boss said to tell you the 33rd is all yours.
Court, I would have waited here all week to hear that. What about McKelvey? Is he gonna be all right?
His heart's fine, but he's been reassigned stateside.
And the acting divisional commander, what's his name? Damon?
Sam? He's a good man. The boys don't think he's ready yet. Anyway, MacArthur wanted you.
Damon might be a little bit unhappy. Perhaps we should move him out.
No. Sam doesn't think like that. You give him a job and he does it. You'll be happy to have him, Duke. Believe me.
Whatever you say. Oh, Court. I appreciate this. I mean, after 15 years of staff studies and training exercises to get out there and put it all into practice. Thanks.
Give him hell, Duke. Come in.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
It's all right. Major General Pillane was just leaving.
Well, congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Major. Court.
MacArthur isn't wasting any time getting his boys into the fray.
Why not? It's his deck.
Yes, sir. But it seems to me as if he's dealt somebody out of the game.
Don't worry about me, Phil.
Yes, sir. But you've always said you'd need a field command to get that 3rd star.
So I will. At the right place and at the right time. And the Wokai Peninsula isn't it. Ever hear the code name Palladium?
Yes, sir. But that's at least a year off.
You can't harvest what you don't plant, Phil. And right now I'm planting. Come on. We're late for a meeting.
Oh, General. On your call to General Danvers, he's inspecting Air Corps facilities, and he won't be back until the end of next week.
Well, can he be reached?
Yes, sir, but he left instructions to relay only operational or urgent messages. Shall I place the call, sir?
No. No, thank you, Lorraine.
Well, soldier?
Well, Bucks. Like summer vacation's over and I'm heading back to 10 months with some old bag history teacher.
Not much of a vacation, 6 days.
Yeah, it's 6 more than I thought I was gonna have. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any idea where you're going? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's getting late. I better go. You know, I could phone in sick.
Yeah, you could, but I don't want you to.
Okay. Just for the record, Yank, 2 things. I'm sorry you never got your home-cooked meal. And your wife's a bloody fool. Want to talk about it? I'm a good listener.
Well, you know I'm not much of a talker.
was Devlin. Devlin. You were turning in your sleep and you kept saying his name.
He was a friend. One of my dead friends.
Tell me.
Yeah, it was a week before the armistice. Dev had been over the hill for a couple of days. I knew where he was. I went and got him, talked him into going back. Just one more skirmish. A day later, he was dead. I don't want to take him up there again, Joyce. Any of them.
Wars kill, Sam. Sometimes even the living end up dead. But you mustn't start doubting yourself.
Never stopped. Truth is, I'm never sure. Doubt myself all the time.
Why don't you just write goodbye? That's what it comes down to, isn't it?
Joyce.
So long, soldier. It's been a super week.
Next time I'm in the city, I'll...
Goodbye, Sam.
Red Beach, gentlemen. 2.5 miles of sunny white sand. But take my word for it, it is no Waikiki. Colonel Krisler, Red's your party. Let's hear it.
Yes, sir. We hit at H plus 15 minutes in 2 ways. We move to the perimeter of the rainforest and draw attention away from green.
Swanee, that's your ball game.
Yes, sir. We go in at H plus 30 minutes. Move directly to Morrow Ridge here.
And with any luck, gentlemen, we catch Tojo looking 2 ways at once.
What about reserves, General?
Brighton will be standing by to come in right behind Swanson as soon as he's cleared the beach.
Sir, excuse me. I thought we decided to hold Brighton's battalion back to back us up in case we got bogged down. Colonel Damon suggested.
I realize what Colonel Damon suggested.
The General feels that Swanee's thrust will open up green and then we...
Thank you very much, Colonel. I'm quite capable of explaining my own plan.
Of course you are, sir.
Perhaps this is as good a time as any to get something perfectly straight, gentlemen. There is entirely too much old home week and down memory lane in this command. I don't care who used to run this division, and I don't care how he did it. It's my show, and it will be run my way. Anyone who disagrees with that, I'd like to hear from them right now.
How about a blow-by-blow of that super-secret war council in there, huh?
Dave, you know I can't do that.
Yeah, I know. If I don't ask, my editor will send me back to the Eastern Front.
How's your daughter?
Pretty good. How about your son?
He's fine. Last I heard, not exactly a powerhouse correspondent. Come on in.
Well, I guess there's only so many letters they can write. And us old folks come last.
How about a shot of coffee?
No, I don't have time. Here.
What's this?
Oh, it's a letter from Donnie to Marion. You might like to read it.
Oh, hey, Dave, I don't want to read their mail.
No. Take it. That's why she sent it for you.
Page 3. Keep it if you like.
can't believe the stupidity of some commanders. The blunders committed by timid little men determined to protect their own positions with so little regard for human life. I've always loved my dad, but something always seemed to separate us. Maybe because I was afraid to surrender to a man who made war for a living. I finally realized how stupid I've been. He's got more humanity in his little finger than all these guys put together. God, I wish you were here right now.
Okay, guys. Make it all yours. Look, Skip, right in. Steady. Okay, big problem. Problem now, Mick. Hold on, guys. Here we go. Right on our range, Skip. David, I can't hold it. We're getting the hell out of here. Where was it? Green leader to Hawk. Green leader to Hawk. We're heading home.
Well, Donnie.
Hello, sir.
How about that, huh? Hey, you putting on weight or is it the uniform?
Well, it's kind of hard to get fat on air court, chow.
Yeah, you can say that again. How many missions has it been now? 8? 9?
9, sir. Counting today.
You like it?
Huh? Beats walking.
Well, just for the record, you flyboys aren't going to win this war all by yourself.
That's what we keep hearing.
Yeah, huh? How's your mother?
Fine.
You, don't write to her very often, do you?
There's not much to say.
You know, I know things are rough here, but I think somehow things are a lot rougher back home. Now, take your mother, for example. She's not able to see you. She has a hard time keeping busy.
I'm sorry, sir. I just can't write, that's all. I don't know, maybe because I'm afraid she'll find out how I really feel about this lousy war.
Well, I suppose you tell me.
That's unimportant.
Well, I'd still like to hear it.
Well, maybe I just don't like slaughtering civilians.
Those are military targets.
Pardon me, sir, but you know the figures. 1 bomb in 5 actually hits the intended targets. You ought to see those cities after we passed over them.
Sit down. You know, a few days ago, I was having dinner with some boys from the Air Corps. And they were telling me that they're hard up for gunnery instructors back home. And the first person I thought of was you.
Mother's idea?
No, it was mine.
Well, ask Feldman or Carpenter. They're good, sir. Very good.
I don't want them.
No, thank you, sir.
Donnie, you're an only son. You're my only grandson.
I said no, thank you, sir. If I don't go up, somebody else will. Doesn't solve the problem.
Say, what's going on down there at Wokai? Can't tell yet, sir. Well, get on the horn. G2 says they're floundering around like pigs in a grease pit.
Damon!
Yes, sir.
Look at this. Damn it, just look. Why isn't Swanee moving? He's got Brighton ready to land on green, and he can't seem to get his rear end in gear.
The terrain's steep and the jungle's pretty thick in there, General. Japanese have the height. The figures to be a little slow.
Slow, but not stop. You read the G2 estimates. You know what the Nips have there.
Intelligence, just guesswork.
But educated guesswork. Now stop alibying.
Look, General, if the Japanese can hold Swanson with a minimum of force, they're gonna kick the hell out of Colonel Krisler on Red Beach.
That's my point. Exactly my point. And there he is, stalled right there.
Colonel, it's Crossbow. Urgent.
Swanee, what's going on? You want us to shift our fire support? Swanee?
Sir, Colonel Krisler's getting heavy pressure on his right flank.
Krisler will just have to hold.
But he can't hold.
We stick to the plan, Colonel.
This is Cutler.
Good plan, too. If we just had a man on the beach with guts enough to carry it out.
Sir, let me have a word with you just a minute.
Come in, crossbow.
General, I gotta be honest with you. This plan of yours is a crock.
Don't you tell me my plan
I'm
is...
telling you, a couple of thousand good men are gonna get slaughtered out there unless we do something.
Yes, but if I send Brighton in support...
The Japs have committed in strength to Red Beach. I give Swanee an open road to the Morrow Ridge. You've got the Japs in a squeeze between the high ground and the water. You don't have any choice.
All right. But you hear me on this, Damon, and you hear me good. You screw up on this operation for me, and I'll put you through my personal meat grinder.
And in the South Pacific, men of the 33rd Division under the command of Elroy R. Duke Boulain have registered a dramatic victory against Japanese forces on the heavily fortified Wokai Peninsula. Despite stubborn resistance by the enemy dug deep in the hills, elements of the 33rd...
Duke Boulain, on the strength of having almost killed us all, got nominated for a 3rd star and trotted off to Washington, where he will no doubt impress a bunch of fat-headed congressmen with his military genius. I say good riddance. With Boulain gone, I guess they felt they were really desperate, so they promoted me up to bird colonel, and Sam finally got his star. All my love, Ben, and P.S. Burn this letter. Tommy, you didn't tell me.
It's news to me, Marge.
You can get shot. I'm sure he must have written to you about it.
I'm sure he did.
Look, Tommy, I know it's none of my business, but...
Marge, could you ask the kids to play something else? I have a terrible headache.
Now, y'all go out and play in front, okay? Now, you watch the cars, too. Look, it just seems... Well, I just know if it was Ben out there, Tommy, I know I'd try. It doesn't mean anything has to change.
Look, Marge, I know what you're trying to say, and you're right. But I just can't be a part of it.
Tommy, even if you don't love him anymore.
But I do, Marge. That's the hell of it. Look, I'm tired.
Sure you are, honey. Listen, you take it easy, and I'll call you tomorrow morning, okay? Maybe we can take this bunch out to the beach.
I'd like to.
Bye now. Betty? Ben, Danny, come on.
George.
Hello, Court.
Waiting for someone, or can you spare an anxious supplicant a few minutes of your time?
Well, no, as a matter of fact, I am waiting for a lady, and because she is invariably late, I think I'm going to have another of these. How about you?
Same.
Good.
How much do you know about palladium?
Well, that's not my problem.
But you're in tight with General Gage, and it is his problem. George, you know I was promised Corps commander on that invasion. McKelvey recommended I be given charge.
That's not McKelvey's decision.
MacArthur okayed it and sent it down to staff. Somebody shot me down. Oh, come on, George. You and Gage are like that.
Don't put me on the spot.
Damn it, I earned that invasion. I worked for it. If somebody's gonna cut me up, the least you can do is tell me who's holding the knife.
Well, the lady's arrived.
George.
I can't help you, Court. Why don't you talk to your wife?
There you are, Ginny. I was beginning to worry.
You're constantly worrying, Mother. Ow. It's one of the joys of my life. You know that.
I just don't like you riding out there alone, that's all.
Yes, I know.
Hello, Emily. You're looking wonderful, as always.